Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you so dearly for always tuning in. I really appreciate. Today, the first time you are coming across us, so you are hearing this voice for the first time. We still remain Progress News, and we give you all the latest updates. Remember, in this platform, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So sit back, watch this video, and I'll be right back.
Good evening, wonderful Biafran people. Good morning, good afternoon. Who they when you were only him GBA? My laying a scream, kita. Take a what in GBA. You will really understand why I'm here this evening. And here I'm GBA kita. Give me so brief. Actually, like I don't want to do it long. I want to make it brief. But that doesn't stop me from analyzing it. I'll still analyze this video or this particular thing that I posted on this screen. I want you to read what you see there. I just want you to take a good look at what you see there. And this confession that you are seeing right now, that you see the confession on the screen, you will find out that people are now confessing. And those people are confessing is not just like me and you, who knows nothing. But those who knows what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are now confessing. Just within yesterday of Biafra, they launched Biafra government in Ezra did what they do. A lot of... You see, there's one thing Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Biafra Prime Minister, he said that after the launch of Biafra, government in exile and all the stuff that had been launched yesterday, there will be a lot of things that will be coming out. The enemies, they will start speaking out. Like if you look at what I NGBA, you understand that they said breaking news, according to this young man, because this time around, those who listen to them, if then will bring the news, then we'll do what? We'll take it to the next level. Because our own right now is when you bring the news, then we'll break it for you. Or we make it more understanding to those who don't understand English. Of course, we don't go to school, but the way we at least we analyze our things, those of you who go to school, by God's grace, you understand us. So when you look at this particular thing on the screen, you will see what this person writes here. He said, breaking news, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. Said by who? By China Sanworu. I'm not the one that is saying it. But according to this man post, he said breaking news that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. And the person goes ahead and says that this thing is coming from China Sanworu. That China Sanworu is the one that is telling Biafran, or that is telling whoever that is listening to them, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. And the question you need to ask yourself is, why all this thing is coming out now? And what is the source of this information that China Sanworu just broadcast or break? The news that is just break to people or break to Biafran. Can Biafran people ask China Sanworu, what is the source of this information? Where is this information is coming from? Because when we tell you people that Biafran, you should understand that we have no enemy from nowhere but those surrounding us. Those who claim they have been fighting for Biafra for us. Those who claim they are doing all they are doing for us. They are the problem we have. But when some of us will say something, people will be like, oh, we know him, he talk nonsense, we know him, he do one thing or the other. But I want every Biafran people to anchor on this particular news that you are seeing on the screen. I want you to be able to reason. Ask yourself, where is this news is coming from? And if it's possible, it is a high time. Most of you people who have been doubting every single thing the new genuine Biafran have been telling you, it is a high time you need to begin to ask yourself. Ask those people who are bringing this news to you now. Ask them, where is this information? Where is it coming from? I mean, at least this is the time you need to ask some sensible questions. Because they have to do you command and control. They have to do you, we are doing underground job. They have to do you, we are doing this, we are doing that. But now is the time you need to ask questions. I mean, for those of you gullibles who have no sense of reason, who always, they say, follow this, do this, and only Dios, Solomon, and other people. I think it's a high time most of you people who is highly educated, who don't want to ask questions, because they say follow, because they say do this, because they say that, who don't want to reason with the brain Chukwuka create with you, who don't want to reason with the sense God has given you. I want you to use this opportunity or this time around, ask yourself a lot of questions and ask these people where is the source of this information or this particular news that you're hearing. As they are telling you right now that China Sanworu is the one telling you people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. So the question you need to ask yourself right now, because sometimes it's only your sense of reason makes you human being. To prove most of us wrong who have been telling you from day one that the enemy are within Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. those who say him is not from nowhere. They are within people. I mean, those of them who claim that after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are the next in command. They are the people who say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But when we are telling you people all this thing, you hated it so much. You ignore every single thing every genuine Biafran have been telling you, that the enemies are not from nowhere. They are within us. Those who claim they are fighting for Biafra for you are the same people who still don't do. All of you people, you say, oh, you sing your music, enjoy it and clap, dance around. But now for those of you who have not been able to reason as human beings, I want you to ask some sensible questions this time around. Let's just keep all this is coming from autopilot, is coming from this person. Let us keep all these things aside. Let us ask some reasonable and sensible questions. And the sensible question you need to ask right now is the simple question. Only one question you need to ask right now. And by God's grace, you'll be able, I mean, you need answer. Is where is the source of this information? Where is this particular information that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million? Where is it coming from? You people should be asking questions. I mean, those of you, the gullibles, who never believed in what Biafran, genuine Biafran, autopiloted Biafran, the government in exile are doing. This is the time you need to ask questions to prove you, I mean, to prove you at least right, or to even at least be like you are begging for forgiveness. Because for so many of people who have been so daft, who has not been able to reason, this is the time you need to ask sensible questions that will make Biafran people to at least to forgive you people, the ignorant one, who never believed in every single thing that the Biafran people have been saying. And now, the news have been break on your table. And remember, this information or this very particular news is not coming from the Biafran government in exile. It's not coming from any of Biafran government social media or media warriors. It's not coming from any government of Biafran government in exile, social media warriors. It's coming from the people you believe so much in. So the question you need to ask right now is, where is this particular information? What is the source of this information? And why would Mazi China, am I saying Mazi? Why would the China Samori will be saying this now? And where is the source of this information? You people should ask questions. Let him explain where he get this information. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. And I want every sensible Biafran, and most of you people, the gullibles who have believed Jikwere DOS, Solomon DOS are wise. The people who are so much wise, they have now bring it on top of your table. And what we want right now for most of you people idiotic is, where is the information? Well, what is the source of this particular news that have been broke out? That is telling us, or that is telling most of you, the gullibles, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. Now is the time you need to ask a sensible or reason as human being. This is the time you need to ask a sensible questions. This is the time you need to ask these questions to at least make it up to Biafran people. Because all of you people daft, you never believed in every single thing that most of us or the genuine Biafran have been telling you. You hated it because they say, follow the whatever they call them. They say, oh, they are the people, they are wise, they are digging underground. Now they have dig underground and actually dig out how much Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold. And the question so many of people need to be asking now is, what are the source of this particular information? Let them at least analyze it, break it down to you. They will not just tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. Now, as a reasonable and sensible people or sensible human being, ask questions. What is the source of this information and where is it coming from? How come about this information? Where is this? What is the authentic of this information? So that they have to analyze more, enlighten you people. How come about this information? Where the information is coming from and how the manager to say him out, or the people who give the in fact, this is the time most of people, the gullible, need to ask a sensible question. You people need to prove Biafrans wrong. That most of us that have been telling Biafran people that we have no enemy from nowhere, that the people within Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are the same people who did what, who say him out. This is the time you need to ask questions. Because most of us, we don't pass this level. We pass all this one because already we know those who did this. And that's the reason why we have been telling you that it's coming from the people surrounding him. And now that is coming from the same people who surround Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. This is the time you need to ask questions. Because they told you command and control, they told you they are underground digging, they are underground, they have the way they do their things. And the question you need to ask, just ask this question, if you by God grace, if at all they will give you answer, is what is the source of this information? That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold $9 million. And who is the behind of this information? Where is it coming from? And where is the information coming from? And after they tell you, maybe if at all, If they actually tell you how come about the source of this information, ask them how come and who is the person that broadcast it or that break it down or that bring the source or that bring the information that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was paid $9 million, and how come the person know, because it's very, very important. And this is for so many of you people. It is for you who actually believe that these criminals have been working for you. It is for you people who have actually believed that these people who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lift up, who at the end of the day they gang up and say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the only good thing they will ever do for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was to gang up and say him. And now they are not telling you the price they say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are not telling you the price they sold only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is to tell you, because every single thing these people do, God will use them. I always say this thing, that those who is against Biafra, they will always come out and use their mouth, confess it. Those who say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will always come out and use their mouth, confess it. And now it don't happen. So you people should not end this by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. You people should extend it to explain more, to explain better how come and where is the source of this information of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold $9 million. Who was behind it? Who was the one that bring this information out? Because by tracing the origin of this information, by God's grace, they will tell you more about what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. By God's grace, they will tell you more about what they have been doing to Biafra. Because if this particular one will come out that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for just $9 million, that means those who have the source of this information, they will be able to also tell you how come they sold him out and what was the reason why they sold him out. I want you people, the gullible ones, to reason, ask some questions. Ask these questions now, because it's a high time you need to use your brain. Because most of you guys have brain, you can never reason, you don't want to reason, you don't want to act upon the brain God has given you. And this is the reason why I'm bringing this on top your table, because most of people have listened to them. You have listened to them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million, but none of you have been able to analyze or say anything about it. That is the reason why I'm here, to ask you or to let you know that this is the time you need to ask some questions. And this is the time you need to know who is the behind of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abduction. Because anybody that have this information that is telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million, the same people will actually tell you who said him and what was the reason why they gang up and say him. Because the source of this information will also have the source of what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is what I bring to your table. I want every one of you people to act upon this particular news, to ask some questions why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold. Because those of them who tell you, or him, Chinasa Nwuru, that tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million, by God's grace, he have the information or he have the source, and also as well have reason why they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because as a Biafran, so many of you, the gullibles, do not allow this to just end like this. Do you know the reason why I'm saying you should not allow this to just end like this? I'm saying you should not allow this to just end like this because you never believed it, that this is coming from the people who surround Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And today, they are now confessing it, saying it by themselves that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold $9 million. And it is a very big deal, by God's grace. If this will be coming from them, I hope you ask that your question that you never wanted to ask. I hope you ask that question now. Ask them, what is the source of this information? Where is this coming from that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold $9 million? Let them give you, or let them bring the source of this information. Let them tell you how come about this information and where it's coming from. By God's grace, I know more will come out. And for most of you, the gullibles, by God's grace, I know now you start getting sense. I know now you start knowing who is your enemy or those who are your enemies. God bless Biafran people. I don't want to just say much about this, but I would have just posted. But I want to enlighten you people. For so many of people who don't know or who have been there, who knows question to ask, but you never went to ask that question, I want you to ask this question now. Or those of you who never believed every single thing the genuine Biafran people have been telling you, I want you to act upon this particular news that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million. I want people to ask those who bring this news or who break it to give the source of this information. Let them bring the source of this information so that people will understand more. Because by telling you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold for $9 million, it's not making any sense. So let them explain more to you people, the gullibles. Let them explain to you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sold $9 million and the source of the information is coming from so place. let them explain more to you for better, so that you reason better, so that you understand more all we have been telling you for day one. God bless every single Biafran. God bless the Biafran Prime Minister, Man Simon Ekpa. God bless the Biafran government in exile, all the workers, all the supporters, everything pertaining government in exile. God bless every single one of you people. And I pray that every one of us, God will give us more strength to do more. And for you people who have always neglected every single thing that Biafran government in exile has been doing and what they have to do more, believe me, this is your time to do what? To ask questions you never wanted to ask. Ask them what is the source of this information on the screen. Who are the people that bring this information and where is it coming from? Let them ask or let them explain more to you and tell you what is the source of this information. Because they are not telling you that Mazenamkan was sold, how much they sold Mazenamkan. They are not telling you how much they sold him. And it's a high time you ask them where is this source, where is the source of this information? Because by God's grace, they will always tell you. Because those of them who did it will always tell you how they did it. And believe me, they are the best people to tell you how they did it. And by God's grace, they will tell you more.
So my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like the video, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and bye-bye.